Action. A recent report by the Joseph Rowntree Trust suggests that social isolation is one of the biggest needs in London. There are a lot of elderly people in our community, and at Contact the Elderly we host tea parties to allow elderly people to get out and to connect with people that they might not have otherwise. Also, as a Connect group, last Christmas we went to sing carols at a old people's home in the local area, which was a big highlight for me.
Action. For the past 4 years, Christchurch has been involved with a charity called Refugee Support Network. The educational mentoring program provides one-to-one support for young asylum seekers and refugees who come to the UK from situations of conflict or persecution. Mentors come and meet them once a week to help them with college work or their education to help them progress to the next level. About 30 of us have been able to be involved in this way, and also the financial support of Christchurch has allowed us to develop the program into South London, where a lot of us from the church are living. We believe in the project because we believe that education gives these young people hope for the future, and we believe that their future is one worth investing in.
Thank you so much, Refugee Support Network, for supporting me with my education and my future life.
Action! We've been volunteering at Duckett's Common for 4 years now, working with the local council to improve the surroundings here. Green spaces and parks play a really significant role in community life, bringing people together, offering them a chance to connect, providing an oasis of natural beauty in the middle of the city.
The work here on Duckett's Common is very important because it brings the community together. I have enjoyed coming along and seeing the growth and the process and the progress that Alec has made.
We are trusting that our work here will not only develop stronger links with the local community, but also help more people to connect and maybe point them to the person who created these amazing plants and flowers in the first place.
Goals to Glory is a way of building friendships in Vauxhall through the medium of football. On average, we get about 40 to 50 young people, varying in age from 7 to the early 20s. It's been wonderful to be a part of this team and part of Christchurch London's efforts to really make a change in Vauxhall.
Social action should always start with kids.
Lord God, we thank you so much for today. We thank you that we can play football, and we thank you that you love us.
Thanks to everyone that runs the organisation. Thank you to all of them.
Action. What better way to show the love of God than to feed and comfort the poor, the hungry and the homeless, which is what lots of people from Christchurch and other churches do every Saturday at our massive homeless event. The mission is to see all our guests saved, healed, restored, delivered in a house, a job and a church. And our major task each Saturday is simply chatting with our guests, engaging with them, thus building trust among Christchurch. Together we can wipe out homelessness.
Action. Growth is a charity in East London set up by local churches wanting to help out local homeless people. We run an emergency night shelter where local homeless people can come in as guests. When they're with us, they have the chance to hear about Jesus, they get emergency shelter and food, and we give them help trying to secure permanent accommodation.
Growth is great because it helps people like me that's been on the streets that are homeless people and tries to help put them on the list for housing and things like that.
It's been so great the last few years to have over 60 Christchurch volunteers come in, cook for them, befriend them, set up, just be there and get alongside our guests. We are so grateful that Christchurch has supported growth financially and with so many volunteers coming along. It's really made a huge difference.
They really changed my life, so thank you so much, Garth, and thank you, God.
Action. The food bank started back in June of 2011, and since that time we've fed over 7,700 people in the local community. We collect food from outside of Sainsbury's once a month, where we get a team of volunteers who hand out a shopping list to shoppers, asking them to buy just one item off of the list. We then take that food and redistribute it to people in need in the surrounding area of Vauxhall and Lambeth. We also get many donations coming in from local and national organisations, and some incredibly generous individuals bring food in as well. We're really seeing an increased demand and need in the local area, but it's been absolutely amazing to be able to see what a difference Food Bank has made in the lives of the people that we're working with.
Food Bank, I'd like to say thanks from the bottom of my heart for helping us all out.
It really makes a difference for people in need or in crisis, like me.
Action!
Oh, it got stuck. Christians Against Poverty is a national debt counselling charity seeking to lift people out of debt and poverty in the UK. Every year we see over 20,000 people become debt-free. Our vision is to serve the poor, save the lost with the church across the nation, and everything CAP does is in partnership with the local church. Our debt centres, our job clubs, release groups and money management courses is all in partnership with the church. And what we're hoping to do is build more relationships with churches and organisations like food banks, so more communities who are suffering from financial pressure, stress and unemployment can be helped.